Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on Way of the Hunter, we've got a very long special video for you. Can't wait to show you what we're looking at. We're looking at the brand new update 1.27 and the Night Hunting Pack DLC. That's right, night vision, scopes, binos. We're going to be looking at it all in a very detailed view. Let's take a look at the details right now. Update 1.27 is out now. I've got early access. This update is coming out June the 11th. So let's have a look at the patch notes. So they've added DLC Night Hunting Pack. That is a paid DLC, which includes the Oberguard Nighthawk 4x16 binoculars, the Oberguard Night Stalker 5x15 rifle scope. You also get the Zoom XD Blackout NV collimator and a Zoom Shadow View 1x5 crossbow scope. So that's the DLC, what you pay for, that's what you get in it. Also in this update, you get the free night vision scope, everyone gets that, the Oberguard Night Stalker 3x9 rifle scope. So as you can see, looks like the same scope as one in the DLC, but not as good magnification. Look at that in a minute. Also tweaked, they've added loads of HUD settings. Fully visible, everything is always on screen. Dynamic HUD elements appear during interactions and fade out after 4 seconds. Immersive, no HUD at all for complete realism. Custom fine-tune every single HUD element to your liking. So if you want the ultimate like HUD, you know what I mean, settings, you can now do that. They've also fixed minor environmental issues in Transylvania and SPS Valley Aurora Shores and occasional crashes triggered by blood origin markers during unlucky kills. So that is the update for 1.27. We're going to look at the DLC next and let's see how it fares, shall we? Can't wait to try this out. We're going to do a detailed review of this. Like I said, it's going to be a long video, this, over 30 minutes, but you're going to see everything you need to see and know about this new Night Hunting Pack DLC. So first of all, the Oberguard Nighthawk 4x16 binoculars. As you can see, magnification 4:16, lens size 40mm, and lens quality deluxe. So these are the night vision binoculars. Can't wait to see how they work, how clear they're going to be. Lens quality deluxe, so I'm guessing they're going to be super clear. This is what they look like. I do like you can look in the store at these in 3D. Gives you an idea what to expect. But, yep. A lot of people do want like night hunting and it's going to be interesting. We could do some more missions, to be honest. Gives you a reason to go out at night, but night hunting is a different challenge. I know in some areas you can't do it, but some places you can, so it's an interesting addition to Way of the Hunter. Right, onto the site. So next we've got the Zoom XD Blackout NV. Magnification is only 1. Lens quality deluxe. So I'm guessing that's a close range scope. We'll have a look at it. If you own any of these items, because a lot of these items in Way of the Hunter are actually real life items and brands. So if you own any of these items, let me know all about it. Or if you own any night vision stuff anyway, do you hunt at night? Is it allowed in your area where you hunt in real life? Let me know in the comments what you hunt, if you can hunt at night, and how good is it? What's it like? And do you own any of these night vision items? Right, onto the scopes. So let's just find, right, where are they? Here, right, so here we go. So this is a 3-1 you get, which everyone gets. The Oberguard Night Stalker 3x9, magnification 3x9, lens size 30mm, lens quality standard. So the 3-1 you get has only got magnification of 3x9 and standard lens quality. So it's not going to be that clear, I'm guessing. And a 30mm lens size. So it'll be interesting. We're going to try all these out today and see how good they are. Like I say, it's going to be a very detailed video. There's nothing going to be missed. You have to pay for that as well because you're not getting it free because you paid for the DLC. Do you know what I mean? So that actually cost that amount in store. All the ones in the DLC items that you brought with paid money, they're free in the actual in-game store. So that's what it looks like. How good will it be? I'm hoping they are really good, because I've always wanted night hunting in Whale Hunter and hunting games in general, but a lot won't do it because a lot of areas around the world don't have night hunting. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. We'll claim that one. Now this is one that's part of the paid DLC, the Overguard Night Stalker 5x15 magnification and lens size of 30mm, lens quality deluxe. So it's got better magnification and a deluxe lens. So this should be a lot clearer than the one that you get free, which everyone gets. But you pay for it, so that's kind of understandable. But we'll test them both out and see what the differences are. As you can see, magnification and lens quality is the main differences. So I'm guessing this is going to be the main item for most people, and the binoculars, what I can think of, for being used out of this DLC. When I buy a DLC, get DLCs for any game, any hunting game, I always look for at least one item I could use whenever I want to go hunting, do you know what I mean, for a specific task. And then I know if it's worth it. We will review this. I'll give it a score out of 10, the whole pack, at the end of the video. Right, what's next? So we've got the Zoom XD Shadow View 125 times magnification, lens size 30mm, lens quality high. So that's interesting. There we go. This is for the crossbow. So if you want to do some crossbow hunting at night, you can do. Be interesting to see how this performs, because obviously you don't shoot far with a crossbow normally. Some people do really long shots, but realistically you don't shoot far, do you? It's normally about 50 meters tops for most of your shots in game and real life. Really, most of them you wouldn't shoot that far, but that is the Zoom XD Shadow View 1x5. So that is all the items for the DLC, the Night Hunting Pack DLC. Now it's got to load up. How we're going to do this? What we'll do is, for a start, we'll take the binos that we've got, Nighthawk 4x16. We'll take them. We'll take the 2 rifle scopes, the one that you get with a free update. We'll put that on one rifle, and then on the other rifle we'll put the one out of the DLC, so we can compare them side by side and see what the differences are at the shooting range. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in the day, and I'm going to go at night to the shooting range. We'll compare both of them, so then you can see the advantages and what it's like in day and night. The thing is, right, these are used for low light conditions, so in some, like, not fully dark conditions, these might actually be really good, because imagine like you're in a forest and it's quite dense. The actual sights may show up the deer better than a normal scope, which you can still see because it's clear day. It might actually make them stand out a bit more. So we're going to do day and night and then compare them. And you let me know in the comments what you think when we're doing it. I'll give you my honest review, as I always do. No shilling here. It'll be, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Right. That's a free one. Just a quick little look there. Let's go down to the shooting range and see how they perform. Right. See you there. So here we are at the range at Nez Perce Valley. So we'll try a few shots. We're in daytime. It's about midday. I'm going to see what they look like in the daytime. So there you go. This is the 3-1 everyone gets in the update. 50 meters. It's not too bad. It's not the clearest lens, but it's not supposed to be. 100 meters. Not bad. 150. And 200 at the back. So you could hit all of those. It's not the clearest sight. Do you like the blue? Let me know in the comments. Do you like how it looks? Now, you can put on your hunter sense and turn it off. Depends on how you want to shoot or use the scope. It doesn't really make much difference. What I've found is, just concentrate a minute. At distance, it's a little bit more harder to use. What I'd say is, with your hunter sense on or off, sometimes it makes the targets look a little bit lighter or a little bit darker with it on or off, and you just got to experiment, see which you like best. But that's a free scope which everyone gets, right? This is the paid one, and as you can see, it's a lot cleaner. So the Obergard Night Stalker 5x15 rifle scope, this has got a high quality lens, and you can tell straight away, even at distance. You could see a minute ago with the free version versus the paid version, it's a lot cleaner, see better, more detail, and you can have no problem taking animals down at probably 200 meters, you know what I mean, without even trying. You've got the better magnification and the better rifle scope quality. So yeah, that's quite good. Remember, this is in daytime as well. But imagine, like I say, you're in that forest behind us, all the shadows and stuff, it might make animals stand out better, even in like sort of mid-afternoon time. So these are the binos. Gotta say, they look pretty clean. And these are called the Obergard Nighthawk 4x16 binoculars. So yeah, they look nice. Can't fault them, not daytime. So we've swapped to nighttime. I've gone just after 12 at night. So this is the Obergard Nighthawk 3x9, 3.1. So at night, the quality of the lens really does affect your visibility. Everyone gets this for free, so you're not going to moan, and like I say, you will be able to make shots. But it definitely makes a difference, as you can see. I'm just flicking my hunter sense on and off, and what will happen is at night, you either, with your hunter sense on, you can get a slightly more darker line around the animal, or it might be lighter with it off. So really up to you how you want to play it, to be honest. But yeah, 150 meters to 200 meters, you're going to start to have to really like sweat focusing with the free scope. Not exactly easy. That was like 200 meters, but short shots will be fine. But you can see, look, when I turn hunter sense on and off, it makes the target slightly darker or lighter when it's off. Now, this is a paid version. There we go, Night Stalker 5x15 rifle scope. And as you can see, it is a lot cleaner. It is a lot easier to see the targets. So I'd have no problem hitting 200 with this, as long as I'm accurate. You watch on this now. But as you can see, look at the targets when I swap between hunter sense on and off. Like I say, I don't know which you would prefer. It will be very useful in nighttime conditions, this scope especially. If you've got the free and you've got the paid one, you're not really going to use the free one. But obviously, if you haven't got the paid one, you've still got the option of having the free one, which is good, really. Like I say, they didn't have to do that. So, well played, 9Rock Games for doing a free version as well. So yeah, I like that. That's pretty decent. I'd definitely use that at night. It's definitely the best scope out of the bunch, especially at range. Here's the binos at night, nice and clear. So as you can see, with hunter sense on and off, it makes a bit of difference to how animals would look. You know what I mean? You can see it there when I turn it on and off. But yeah, that's clear enough. Which do you prefer? Hunter sense on or off for spotting the animals? Let me know in the comments. Right. So we've got the Zoom Blackout NV Collimator next. This is only for short range, and to be honest, if you think about when you hunt animals in Way the Hunter, a lot of the animals are normally at least 100 metres, 200 metres, and I can't see much use for this, to be honest. It's alright, I suppose, if you like, someone comes running by, do you know what I mean, and you've got to do a quick shot. But other than that, I can't see much use for it. So basically, you have this on your, maybe a secondary rifle, just in case a deer runs by or an animal runs by when you're hunting, and you can just put it up and go bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Shoot it, because it's short range. You ain't got to scope up, you ain't got time when an animal runs close by. So that's what that's for, but I can't see that being much use for me, to be honest. So onto the crossbow scope, which is a Zoom Shadow View 1x5 scope. Now, obviously, this is the only like night vision crossbow scope there is. I wish it was a bit brighter. That's 50 metres, and we hit the target quite easy. And to be fair, I wouldn't shoot more than 50, 60 metres anyway with a crossbow in game. Not for a trophy animal. I always like to drop animals in one shot if I can help it. I feel a bit guilty if I don't. But yeah, 50 metres, that's alright. I wish it was a bit brighter. It doesn't look, I'd like more luminance to it. So Debs, if you're watching, little tweak please on the brightness. And that'd be perfect. Like I say, you're not doing, well, some people do stupid long shots, but realistically, you're not, are you? You're doing 50, 60 metre shots max with a crossbow. So, now on to some hunting. And then I'll give you my final review. But we've looked at the test range, shooting range, all the items, compared them. And we're hunting with the two rifle scopes. I've got the paid one on my main gun, which we're going to be using. And it looks like we've got some nice mule deer on my right. I came down here and seen two foxes, and I've never hunted foxes at night, not like this late at night. And I must say, I literally stood on them. So night hunting is totally different to day hunting in Way the Hunter. And like I say, it's added a new element so people can go out and hunt at night. Definitely interesting on your sensors. It's totally different. You've got to concentrate a little bit more as well. But animals don't seem to spook as much as well, so you might get some good results. You've got the tools now. Right, we've got a really nice mule deer over there. I'm going to try and take him out. I'm going to be using the Overguard Stalker 5x15 rifle scope. Foxes galore. See, that's what a lot of these night vision stuff will be good for, especially animals that are in the night, you know what I mean, active and low light conditions. But I've just seen this really nice mule deer, so I thought, well, I'll have a go at this. A nice 4-star. Remember, in this update, you will now have customization of the HUD elements as well, so you can literally turn all this off. Imagine at night, all your HUD stuff off, really in depth, you know what I mean, realistic gaming. So that's going to be a big deal for a lot of people. We'll have to try that. Might do a video later in the week, go realistic hunting with everything off, and whether it's day or night, let's have a lot of fun. Right, this mule deer, will we nail it? We're using the Steyr monoblock. Looked like a good shot. I don't know if you've seen that. Like a blood marker comes up now. But I'm hoping that's a good shot. One thing that I am going to say is, this could be interesting tracking at night. So make sure you make good shots. Because if you make a bad one, it's going to be a nightmare, and I'm hoping we made a good one. But you'll see in a minute whether we made a mistake or we've made a good one. We're going to track it down regardless. What have we got down here? Badgers. I had a badger attack me just before we started recording a minute ago. Little crazy critters. White-tailed deer. And plenty of fox are about. You see that marker? New edition. So for the HUD settings now, you've got fully visible. That's like what I've got on now. Dynamic, immersive, and custom. Obviously with custom you can turn like all the stuff off. So yeah, can't wait to try those out. But today's mainly about the night vision DLC pack, which we're trying today. That's a pretty decent shot, but we're going to have to track this. And which way did it go? This is going to be a tricky track. I wish I had a dog right now, if you're listening, devs. But this is going to be added, like, gameplay, do you know what I mean? This is going to be part of the hunt. I know in real life, sometimes they'll leave it till the next day and bring dogs out and go track it down. But sometimes you do it at night as well. But yeah, we could do with dogs for this kind of thing. I think dogs in general are wanted by a lot of people. Let me know in the comments, would you like dogs for Way the Hunter? In the daytime it's not too bad to track, once you get to know how to track. But at night time it would definitely help having some kind of blood tracking dog. Scent hand, something like that. Which way did it go? Pressing the wrong button. So is the deer going to outwit Ron McTube? You're going to see. I'm going to stay till I get it. I'm determined like that. Not going to give up. Oh, there's a nice mule deer as well. I was hoping we could see like the blood maybe with the night vision, but it doesn't really help. This is going to be a tricky track. So we're going to have to go back. That's one thing. You know, these new markers. It's going to be handy because you'll know where like you made your initial shot and stuff like that. I always mark it. I'm used to doing that. Because if you have to backtrack like we're doing now to find the original track. And then just move it up as you find the tracks. Do you know what I mean? And then you can just gradually keep moving up from where your last track was. Normally on the end of Blood Splatter, if you're a new player, you get like a little point. So that sort of points you in the way it's going. But I'm not going to lie, this is tricky. Where has he gone? I like the challenge of it. I do like a challenge when I'm hunting. So this is kind of fun, but hard at the same time. Where's he gone? We're going to find you. But imagine like a dog with you and it barks or gets on the scent. Would be very useful. A lot of people like dogs, for example, for companions as well. Feels like you've got someone else playing with you. Alright, here we go. Here's that bit. So that's going that way. Look, you can see it's sort of pointing that way. Now where's the next one? Look, you can see there's sort of like a tip on it. It's not gone that way. Just make sure it's not doubled back. There's foxes galore around here. Come on, mule deer, where are you? I think we hit it with a lung shot, basically. So it won't be that far away. But I just can't find the tracks after where it went from there. But we'll get it. But I thought it'd be nice to show this anyway if you have a hunt like this. I actually prefer doing long videos for Way the Hunter, just natural hunts, do you know what I mean? I think Like I say, a lot of people like to see that from me, and when I've got the time to do it, I do actually prefer to do it. Right, here we go. Right, so it's going up here. Right, we're finally getting somewhere. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you like the long videos? If you like the longer videos, like I say, I'll do more of them. I did a lot of them when I first started playing Whale Hunter. And it mainly comes down to time restraints and how long I can do them, do you know what I mean? But I do like to do just natural hunts. Mainly, every time I play Whale Hunter, I just make a video. Do you know what I mean? I just go out, hunt, and it's just a natural video. And that's how I enjoy playing Whale Hunter. It doesn't have to be a specific animal. Hey up. Right. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's a bit more. Alright. Let's find the next one. Come on. Where are you? As you can see, it's not easy. Any more blood? I tell you what, give him 10 out of 10 for evading capture. This is a tricky mule deer. It's definitely making this night hunting a different experience from in the day. Imagine in day, I'd just like go there, just run up, collect it. And like I say, this is a big part of hunting, tracking an animal down. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of night hunting? Are you going to be doing it with this night vision hunting pack? There is some missions where you have to do them at night and stuff, so it's going to be useful for them, but we could do more missions to make it even better. But are you going to hunt generally at night? Are you not going to bother? Like I say, just give me your honest opinions, drop it in the comments. What do you like the best from what you're seeing in this night hunting pack? DLC? Right. So as I said, once you get to so far tracking and you advance from where you first was, put a marker down. And it means you ain't got to go all the way back. You can just work from there. Oh, there we go. I think we're getting somewhere now. Like I say, I think it was a lung, so it shouldn't be that far. Here we go. Yeah, look, the blood's closer together now. I don't think it'll be far away now. Another one. Come on, you've got to be here somewhere. Yeah, you can see a lion now, directly, straight in front of us. Oh, he's here. Here we go. And Discord. Here we go. It's a melanistic. Yes. I can't believe it. Yeah. It's a massive melanistic rare. What a bonus. So, our night hunting adventure turned into an extra special one. Yeah, look, melanistic mule deer. It was a clean shot as well. Look, long shot. So there's nothing wrong with the shot. We used to stay on a block. One of the best guns in the game. And we got a rare mule deer. And it's a 4 as well. I wonder what his genetics is. I hope it's not over 90. Or I will be kind of disappointed. No, it's 74. So we shot it at the perfect time. But what a beautiful bonus trophy there. I'm so happy about that. What an epic hunt. Epic tracking. Look. Tracking time. 55 minutes. So, it took a while to find it. But I must say, what an epic trophy. And that's part of the gameplay. What makes it so fun. People who like to hunt, realistic. You know what I mean? Get really involved. You know what I mean? Into the scenery, into the hunt. Immersed. What can you say? What an epic hunt. I'm really pleased for that. Right, let's go to Beard End Lodge. We'll see where we can put him on my trophy wall. So, let's get down to the nitty gritty, shall we? So Whale Hunter update 1.27 and the Night Hunting Pack DLC comes out June the 11th. What do I think overall? I'd say that overall I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And the scoring for that reason is, I think, the Overguard Nighthawk 4x16 binoculars, brilliant, useful, so they're worth using. The Overguard Night Stalker 5x15 rifle scope, that's good and clear. The Zoom Shadow View, I think that could do with a little bit more brightness to it for the crossbow scope, but it is useful, so that gets like a 0.5 on it. But the Collinator, I don't think that's worth using. So we've been looking at a new update for the Night Hunting Pack DLC, 8.5 out of 10 from me, and the new update 1.27 for Whale Hunter. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm RobotTube. Please subscribe to these channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.